Hello. Welcome to another vlog.
Yeah. Why are we... It seems like we're in the same position we were as the end of our last vlog.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Did you not change your clothes?
Did you not change your clothes?
I don't actually change my clothes.
She's hallucinating. Don't worry about it.
She's gaslighting. That's fine. Oh my god, did you notice Ducky?
Anyway, this week... this week... oh, Dax, don't come back in here.
Get out of here. She knocked over a box and hit my guitar.
Yeah, it strummed all the strings. But anyway, this week I'm going to be reading For Few Demons More by Kim Harrison. Potentially City of Glass.
Ah! Split me!
Potentially City of Glass. Potentially The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. And potentially The Outlaw Demon Whales. We're going to see. I also have... What's that one called? The Final Empire?
Toss a coin to your puppy, a cujo of plenty.
I also have The Final Empire by Brandon Sanderson. We'll see.
She licked me again. Self-defense.
What are you reading this week?
I'm going to probably read the rest of Written in the Stars and maybe the Will Smith autobiography and probably some of Well Matched by Jen DeLuca.
Oh my god, stop.
I keep
There's
licking.
so much saliva.
I hate it. She licks my fingers right now. Look at this belly. Look, this is a slappable belly. You could.
They're getting shaved tomorrow.
Thank God. They are pretty disgusting.
This will be cute again.
Like, when was she cute?
When she was a puppy.
Until she got crookeded. She was made crooked by nature.
She was born crooked. Oh, good job. You can just see her.
She's like, I would love it if you'd pat my belly. I would absolutely love it if you'd give me some belly rubs. I know you're in the middle of something, but my belly cannot wait.
But yeah, I think those are our only plans for...
If you move, Cujo, I'm going to sue you.
Oh,
Cujo!
She moved.
Lawsuit!
But yeah, I think those are our only plans for this week because it's hellish out there.
What are you doing? Stop licking everything.
Her tongue first, I told you.
God.
We'll see you next clip. We'll see you next clip.
Ah! I wish I could feel 1/10 of the happiness that my babies feel. But I fear I'll die not having done so. Go, little rock star.
So I am actually pretty far into For a Few Demons More. I started it yesterday and got like 3 hours read, so it's 6 hours audiobook time. But anyway, I don't have too many thoughts on it. She finally found out Newt is a female demon, so she's no longer calling Newt an it, and I am so thankful for that. I can't express how much I hated that. But other than that, that's it. So a few Demons More is they're dealing with the same artifact from book 4, only now it's magically changing people, so Rachel has to figure out how to deal with that. I currently have 2 rats sleeping against the base of my spine, and one is trying to crawl up. Oh dear. Well, basically I'm enjoying it. Still, there's there's the typical Kim Harrison problems, like again the gender stuff is pretty tough. The queer baiting is pretty tough, and really prevalent in this one. Like, geez, it's right in your face, the queer baiting, and the writing is okay for the most part. It's like just very meandering. There's a lot of lines that could be cut, and it wouldn't change the scenes at all. But that doesn't really bother me, except when a scene is like unimportant. Like if she's cooking, I don't need to hear the 19 steps to her cooking. It's fine. So yeah, I am enjoying it. I do love this series, so no surprise there. Madam, are you playing with my... You are. What are you doing with my hair? Okay. So I should finish A for a few demons more today. I don't know if I'll update you guys because I got some stuff going on today. But, you know, we all know how I feel about it. It's like, I like it a lot. It's a Rachel Morgan book. It's not the strongest, although I have some of the strongest memories with this one. I really enjoy a lot of, like, I have really strong memories of every book that I just really love. And that's one of the reasons why I like rereading, is because, like, you get to capture that moment again. I will say, though, right before I paused to make this update, there's a line that I don't know how I feel about. Rachel's talking to Glenn and Denon. Denon is a vampire, like, scion, which is basically like a favored human. And Glenn is a human cop. They're both cops. And they're both black. And one's intimidating her, and she's standing between them. And she's just like, I felt very small next to these black men. First of all, Rachel's 5'8". Like, how big could they be? Second of all, I just don't know if that line would have been there if they weren't black. And I don't know how I feel about that, because it made me a little uncomfortable. So yeah. I've said it before, I'll say it again. These books are problematic. Do you see her? Big chunky sailor. Alright, yeah, so yesterday I finished For a Few Demons More. I like it a lot. It's one of those rare books where I actually care about the climax. Usually I check out pretty hard when the climax of the book happens, because I don't care. I just don't care about the climax very often, but this one is a rare example of one that's really good. So like I was deeply invested and I loved it. So that one got 5 stars, and today I'm starting City of Glass by Cassandra Clare, and I'm only a few minutes in, and so far it's fine. Hopefully I like it more than City of Ashes. I'm covered in dirt because I put my elbow in it without thinking. About 2 hours into City of Bones, I guess. I've listened to about an hour, and I've decided to break up my reading because there's a lot of things I want to read, and I'm very impatient. So I'm going to start The Outlaw Demon Whales, and then maybe A Wizard of Oz. I haven't decided yet. But yeah, I'm just gonna break up my reading. Hi, baby. Break up my reading, because if I force myself to listen to just City of Glass, I think I'm not gonna like it as much as I would otherwise. So yes, about to start The Outlaw Demon Whales, which is book 6 in the Hollows, the Rachel Morgan series. Haha. It's been minutes. So basically, The Outlaw Demon Whales is not read by Marguerite Gavin. It's read by someone named, her first name is Gigi, I can't remember her last name. And I knew this for a while because people love Marguerite Gavin. She's a pretty good audiobook reader, I don't mind her. It took me a while to get used to her because I didn't like, Jesus Christ. That's Asher sitting on the back of my neck now. Because I didn't like how she read for Jinx, but then I got used to it, and I actually really enjoy her reading now. I understand why people don't like Gigi. Oh boy. The quality is also just bad, so it's like, at least it's only one book. Good girl. You're covered in dirt. Look at your little butt. Okay, you wanna go over here? Oh. Willow's rearranging things. Anyway, got about an hour or so into The Outlaw Demon Whales. I'm enjoying it, but not because of the audiobook reader, because she is not good. Like, no offense to her, she's just not very good. And she's pronouncing everything wrong, and it's bothering me. She's pronouncing ley lines, lee lines, and she's pronouncing piscary, and it's driving me up the wall. Not gonna lie. Anyway, I'm about to start another book. Believe it or not, I do have a lot of rereads planned this year because I want to finish Kim Harrison, and I want to reread Dare Ward to catch up for both of those, because I got way behind, and yeah. And then I want to reread The Wizard of Oz, and I want to finish my Cassandra Clare reread. but also, believe it or not, my goal is to have less rereads this year than new reads. So I am hoping to do that, but I am going to start The Wizard of Oz now. It's the Wonderful Wizard of Oz book 1. Do I need to explain what that's about? I don't feel like I need to explain what that's about. Yeah, all Demon Whales, though, is about Al, which is Rachel's demon. He is free from demon prison, and he's coming after her because he's mad at her. So yeah.
I haven't read anything, but look at my sweet babies. Look at them, expectant. I just took them out and cuddled them and gave them a treat. And I went to go brush my teeth, and I came back, and they were both right here, just like, hey, Mama, I don't think we were done with you. Do they want more treats or they want more cuddle time? I don't know, because they had free roam today. What do you want, babies?
So, rejection. Anyway, I decided to put off my Wizard of Oz reread probably till next year because there's so much I want to reread this year already. And if I want to read at least an equal number of new books, I have to sacrifice something, and it's going to be The Wizard of Oz. So I got another 2 hours-ish into Sea of Glass. And it's picking up. I'm enjoying it a little bit more. I don't know my feelings on it, really. Like, it's written well. It's very plot-heavy, and I think that's my main issue. Like, this one's pretty plotty, and I like slower books that have a lot more personal stuff happening in them, but I am enjoying it. And then I am currently listening to The Outlaw Demon Whales, and this reader is so bad. Like, you get so used to the performance of other readers that when randomly it switches, and then right in the next book it goes right back to Marguerite Gavin, and I can't wait, because this one is just so bad. She pronounces everything wrong still, and she just, also the way she reads Rachel makes Rachel come off really bitter in a weird way. So yeah, story-wise, solid. Although one of Rachel's love interests is here, and he's my second to least favorite. So gotta get through that. But yeah, I know it's kind of unfortunate because the next book's my least favorite in the whole series, so like getting back to the good reader on my least favorite book is gonna suck. But I am enjoying it.
We're gonna call this the disappointment corner, because I'm about to disappoint you. And I have some good news, and I have some bad news. The good news is I don't actually have good news. What I have is bad news. It's Thursday night, and I think 1 o'clock in the morning, which means tomorrow is Friday. And this is my first clip. If you haven't noticed by now, because the lack of clips of me before this might have given away that this week has been a flop for me. But hey, you know, I got a day left. Maybe that's when I'll come through and not suck. Probably not. I don't see it going that way, but we can be hopeful, because let's make 2022 the year of hope, I guess, even though everything's getting worse every day. So anyway, I did finish one book. I finished Written in the Stars, the cute little rom-com-y book by, I believe, Alexandria Bellfleur. Some mixed thoughts that I don't think will be a surprise to anyone, because all I do is complain. But my issue with this is my issue with most contemporary romances, that there's always a point near the end where something dumb breaks them up for a little while. And I always think it's stupid. I always think it's a waste of time. This one went on for a really long time, which was my issue. Because it's like, both of them are insecure. For like, if this was real life, it would be pretty good reasons, but it is a romance. So I guess for me, I want something a little more, I don't really know the word for it. I guess I just want something
that doesn't seem so, like, easy to get over, like in a book. Like if it was real life, here, spoilers. If it was real life, if you got cheated on by your fiance, like, okay, yeah, you're gonna have trust issues, you won't want to get in a relationship, sure. But this is a romance book, and they always do that thing of just like, oh, this thing happened to me, which means it's gonna like happen to me again. It's like, no, I probably won't. But it is what it is. I actually gave the book 4 stars, so I did like it a lot. I'm probably not going to be getting it, 1, because it's really hard to actually get a physical copy of, strangely enough, and 2, because I don't know if I'm going to want to reread it, so I don't think I need to go out of my way to get a copy. I am going to read the next one, which I believe is Hang the Moon, which is Darcy's brother's book. These are also third person, which I like less. I don't know if I ever mentioned that. I strongly dislike third person. But, you know, I can get over it because you're reading an audiobook, so it's easier. But yeah, I thought that the ending conflicts that broke them up for what I believe was like 2 hours of the audiobook, that was a little bit dumb. But it was also like a little long. It was about 11-ish hours. I've moved on to, hold on, I have it. Look Who's Got Her Life Together. I have physically the book I'm reading right now, which is Well Matched, which I thought was the final book in the, I don't think this has a name, this series, Well Met, I guess, sure. It is by Luca. It's basically a contemporary romance that takes place sort of around like a Renaissance fair. The first one I really enjoyed. I bought it. Second one I liked okay, not enough to buy it. And the third one, there was a sale, so I bought it. So I don't actually know if I'm going to like this enough to have purchased it, but here we are. Also, I found out there is one coming out, I think in like 6 months, called Well Traveled, which is definitely about characters in these. I don't remember which ones they are, and I don't know why I just assumed this was a trilogy, I guess because like trilogies are a thing. But enough about the book to come. I have started this, and the premise is April, who is a single mother of a 17, 18-year-old, is dealing with her ex-husband trying to get back into their daughter's life, even though he sucks. And what's his name? I don't even know. Mitch. I think like he's got the typical exterior of like, oh, he sleeps around, he's rough and tough, and he wears kilts all the time. Surely he wouldn't want to settle down with a single mother, but you know, I'm saying it in a silly voice, but I do think this will be fun. So I am not very far into this. I am not going to be finished with it by the time this vlog is over, but if you've been watching these, then you know what's up. You know that these are messy, and they're always going to be messy because they're continuous. And almost never do I neatly finish a book on a Friday night because I do things. I know it seems like I don't because there's never any like fun content of me doing stuff. I got an Xbox, which I'm sure you know, and I've been playing Dead by Daylight all the time. And it's been great, and that's what I'm doing. And if I could vlog myself playing Dead by Daylight, oh boy howdy, would I. But I can't, so I can only record myself talking about books. I'm hoping this one is as good as the first one. I'm hoping it's at least better than the second one because I do have it. I don't want to return it. I'm going to leave it right there in frame because I don't have a better place to put my camera. But yeah, so it looks to me like this week is a bit of a bust. I hope Sarah's had a better week. She has vaguely mentioned that she has, because I guess she got some kind of New Year's wind. Are you squeaking? Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at my baby. Oh, do you like the shaky cam? I feel like I'm in the Hunger Games. That's my baby. That's Wicket. That's my precious baby angel. She's scratching. She's grooming. And over here, if we want good content, Do we want good content? We want rat content. Oh, they're good. Where are they? They have burrowed themselves in this this little hide. I don't know if you can tell that it's completely full to the top of bedding. I believe that's because it is freezing. While we live in Arizona, it has been cold because it's January, but our cold isn't the same as like regular cold. Our cold is like 50 some degrees. Sarah's suffering. I don't know if she's mentioned it. Her room has a big old window. Mine does not. So it's been chilly. The rats have been hiding, and that's what I've been doing this week. I feel like a loser, I guess, because I haven't been doing much. I took a little time off work for the holidays, and all I did was play video games. I didn't even get, you think, oh man, all this time, you'll get something read. You make this channel talking about books. Well, of course you'll read something. No, I didn't. I read one book. That's it. I haven't even finished Dune, which makes me feel bad every single day. But you know what doesn't make me feel bad? Dead by Daylight. Magnificent. The other thing I did this week was I watched, and I'm sorry, I'm going to pronounce this like white girl. It is what it is. I watched Encanto on Disney Plus, and it was so good that I'm going to probably watch it again real soon. If you don't know the premise, it's this family in Colombia, turn of the century, I believe 19th century is what they said. There is a magical house. There's a magical candle that gives everybody in the house powers when they turn 5. And it's about a girl in the family who did not get powers when she turned 5. And it's a big deal. And things happen. And there's music. And it's absolutely wonderful. There's a man in it called Bruno who loves rats. So obviously I've been to myself singing. We don't talk about Bruno. Just every second of the day, it's just playing in my head. So that's what other things I've been doing is watching Encanto, and it's just so good. I'm going to have to make Sarah watch it because it's magical, as you probably already know, because everyone's actually watched it. But I'm pretty hard to please when it comes to Disney stuff. I think probably because I'm an adult, but also because I just don't think a lot of what they've been doing the last 10 years has been great. Like, I loved Tangled. I was going to say Princess and the Frog, but I think that movie was actually like way longer than 10 years ago. And Tangled might have actually also been, oh, I don't want to think about that. But like in the last new bout of Disney movies, the only ones I've liked were Tangled, and I only liked a couple songs from that. I liked like one song from Princess and the Frog, which I did like that movie. And I liked Moana. I liked several songs from that. But I feel like gone are the days of every song in a Disney movie being like a banger. I think that's from my childhood. But this movie was so good. I like it better than Tangled. And I think it's taken the spot of like my favorite Disney movie that isn't part of like my childhood 90s renaissance. So if you haven't watched it and you love musicals and men who like rats and you just like sick beats. Oh, God. I meant to say that as a joke, but I didn't deliver it right, so it sounded lame. But if you like musicals and Disney movies and beautiful colors, I suggest you watch this, because I watched it on, like, an HD TV, like, with the pretty 4K, and oh my God. So good. That's all I have to say about it. I don't want to, like, spoil anything. I managed to watch it with almost no spoilers, which was great. So that's all I've done this week. I read one book, I watched Encanto, and I played Dead by Daylight. And, you know, that's going to have to be good enough. Will I see you again before our final clip? I don't know. So, I forgot to mention, I also loved Coco. So it hasn't been a complete loss for the Disney movies, but, like, when I think about the newer Disney movies, I think of the ones I hate. Like, I hated Inside Out. I didn't like Brave very much. I didn't hate that one. I did hate Inside Out. But I liked Coco. So, of the last handful of Disney movies that have come out, the only ones I really liked are Moana, Coco, and Encanto. But I hope that they keep up this trend of ones that are good and feel like they actually really tried. Because some Disney movies just feel like they didn't. Like Brave, I'm sorry. Not good. Not good.
Ain't Boggle?
Interesting. So, okay, we're learning a little bit about
Please Boggle.
mother. So, Bill, William Afton, presumably.
She's not gonna boggle.
So,
Guess what? I haven't read anything. But look at Wookie and then Wicked, who I believe has fallen asleep on the lava ledge. I'm just gonna gently get up. Oh, alright. She's awake. But her sister isn't. Oh, no, she's damn. Oh, look at my babies. Guys, I didn't read anything this week, but look at you. Oh my god.
Can I ask what you're doing? Can I ask why you keep walking around in a circle on my lap? Trying to get comfortable in a lap that is not open for you. I haven't made room for you in any way. You've just taken upon yourself to sit with me. Are you gonna do it again? You gonna do it again? You good? Are you good? Are you good, Cujo? Are you good? Explain this to me. Explain this choice. Explain it to me. Why? Cujo, your mom told me I have to tell you that you're pretty. So, you're pretty. This weird butt thing you have going on isn't, though. Why you got your butt up and your head down? Explain that.
Welcome to the end of the vlog.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Anyway, yes, this week I read. Did I finish anything this week, or did I just start stuff? This week felt like a million years. Nothing bad happened. It just felt long. I think I only started stuff. So I started City of Ashes. I started City of Glass, and I stalled on that to finish The Outlaw Demon Whales, which I haven't finished, but I'll finish tomorrow morning. Cappie?
I watched Encanto, which changed my entire life. It was so good, all of it. I have a couple problems with it, but those aren't important. Oh God, I love it. I didn't read. I finished Written in the Stars.
Oh, okay.
I said in my video, Clippy, I was a little frustrated with their falling out because I think it went on too long, and I think it should have been shorter. I think the whole book should have been a little bit shorter, mainly cutting that part.
I think that's because of how far out you stretched it, because I read it in like 2 days and it did not feel...
Really?
Yeah. Like, the book's really tiny. You've seen my copy, right? It's like the same size as...
It's 11 hours.
Same size as Wilmette. Maybe a little shorter.
Huh. Well, I only got 2 hours into Wilmette, so... Well matched. That's what that is.
Yeah. Did you not like it?
No, I did. I just... I have been bad.
You're in a slump?
Listen, okay.
You're in a slump.
I've been going through some stuff. As the children at home may know, I have this thing going on with Five Nights at Freddy's, where I used to love it. I used to really love it, and then Scott Cawthon decided to be Republican, and it got really difficult for me to enjoy it. But do you say doggo or Daco?
Doggo.
Oh, I love Daco.
Daco would have been
Taco's an ally.
Topical.
No, but like I've been rewatching Five Nights stuff because I'm trying to like get excited about something again, so I feel like I have a will to live. But then I watched Encanto and it was so good, and I love it. I haven't done anything this week. I haven't even really played too many games. I ate some candy, and I've been in pain. So this is going to be a sick wrap up. Remember 5 minutes ago when you're like, Gabby's the funny one.
You are the funny one.
Am I?
Yeah. Yeah, we were joking about how I would do the outro myself, and everyone would be like, where's the funny one? I don't want to see Sarah.
I am funny, but right now I'm not. And in these videos I'm not. I promise I'm funny in real life, just not here where it would be useful to me.
Anyway, next week I'm gonna finish The Outlaw Demon Whales and City of Glass, and then I have City of Fallen Angels, The Final Empire, and Well Met to read at my library. What are you gonna read?
I don't know if I'm going to get to Well Matched because I'm about to run out.
Oh no.
Cool. I also have Will Smith's autobiography, which is called Will. And I might read that if I absolutely run out of time with Well Matched, which I think I'm already out of time, which is awesome and super helpful. I'm pretty happy with that I ran out of time completely. I feel like I got a lot done and I feel productive and not worthless and not tired at all.
I took my reading slump and I gave it to her, I guess.
Yeah. It's
like,
weird because she did the same
I'm
thing with
thriving.
her syphilis, and I like didn't want it then, and then she just pulls this.
See, I said she was the funny one, so now she feels like she has to prove herself.
Are you trying to at me?
I hope you enjoyed this
Are
video.
you adding me?
If you did, like, comment, and subscribe.
Not answering. Because it's your birthday, I won't beat you up.
We'll see you in the next one.
I will.
Goodbye.
We're about to commit domestic violence.